Okay, we're back. I just finished watching SummerSlam Night 1. I am pissed at that ending, even though it was pretty damn good. And I went to the card shop last night. Oh, I was going to have something different. I was going to buy the SummerSlam boxes because they have a whole bunch of the SummerSlam 19 or 2019 boxes there. And on the shelf, they were listed at US equivalent of about 105 a box. But he forgot to update the pricing on the wall, and his pricing in his system is about 135 to 140 a box. So yeah, I balked. I really wanted to. I was going to grab 4 boxes of SummerSlam, but no. Since the boxes of SummerSlam were much higher and I still have 4 boxes of BBM women, I just grabbed those. It was a hell of a lot easier for me just to finish out my locker because I had 4 boxes left in my on hold locker. So these are them. We're gonna go for 2 right now. We know we have 3 or no, how many checkies did we do? We only have 2 checkies that we've pulled so far, but 1 checkie was from the 6 boxes I got from Japan, and 1 checkie was from this case, which means there should be at least 1 more checkie in 1 of these 4 boxes. Since the average we've seen now in these sets is 2 checkies per case, we've hit 1 out of our 2 checkies. So let's get to this. Did I forget to turn my light on? That made 0 difference. Okay, let's get into this one. I haven't been in a rush to go get these cards because I don't know. Something about this set has just been so much more lackluster than the last ones. I don't know. Maybe it's after that kick-ass Ambitious set. Like, the last Ambitious set was just so nice. And the pricing was really good for what you were guaranteed in that set, too. So now the women's wrestling set doesn't seem as like the old True Heart. The old True Hearts were good because you had a good amount of stuff in those ones. But now the women's wrestling set, because of the lower number of autos, the lower number of checkies, it just isn't as, I don't know. It's not that it's still worth it, but it's not as worth it as it used to be when you used to get 5 to 6 autos per box. Now you're getting 3, maybe 4, sometimes 2 per box. So yeah, I'm on the fence. I really am. I'm really on the fence about opening multiple cases beyond this year. I don't know. I'll probably still get a case each year, but it's not like I'm going out of my way to have multiple cases like I did of like 2020, 21, and 22, and the Ambitious and stuff like that. I went crazy back on those ones, but that is due to the fact that there were so many more hits flying out of those things. All right, no checkie in that pile. Let's just get our piles out right now, just to see what we got going. Easier that way, and then we can just go pile by pile. No checkie in that pile. We got a rookie on top of both piles, but no checkie, and no checkie. We know my odds on these. My odds are always that the checkie's going to come in the last freaking box that I open. So, alright, we got a purple auto to drop down to the bottom right there. Let me get my reading glasses on because I'm turning into an old man. Alright, these of course are just the stamp print autos. It's not, she's coming back. No, she's not coming back. She's the one that, yeah, every time I see her, Minami, she's the only one that refused to sign her BBM cards when I asked at a show. We're getting a big Diana show here in November. I gotta get my tickets ordered and get my tickets settled for that one. I know she's coming back, and I missed her last time because her rookie card was in the Ambitious set, and I didn't realize it. So when I went to meet them all, I didn't have any cards for her to sign because I didn't realize that she was in the alternate set, not the set that I was looking at. All right, there's Bookmark. I love Bookmark. Bookmark's one of my favorites now. There's Asia Kong. That's one of the printed ones. Lots of rookies. I haven't done well. I just haven't done well on this set. Like, at all. Yuki Arai for our first of the chrome cards. Printed chrome cards. Cherry down there. Alright. Rika Tatsumi. Alright. Our first purple. Let's see. Do we recognize the auto? No. Alright. That is... Oh, we know. Oh, God damn it. It's another one of those ones where I look at it and it's like, I know her. I know that one. And then it just jumps right out of my head. And of course it doesn't show. I wish they would at least show something on the back. Something to help me out on these ones so that I actually know who the hell I'm looking at. Alright, let's see here. Alright, we're looking at card 89. Oh, that's Waji or Mochi or whatever. Yeah, see on the checklist that I have, it's Natsumi Mochi, but we know that's like it's a different name. It's Moji, isn't it Moji Miyagi or something like that? Or am I just stupid and I'm mixing that up with the Karate Kid? I don't know. That's Mochi, or however we say it. I have a bunch of her autos, I think. Pretty sure I got a bunch of her autos. That's why I'm like, I know that one, but then I don't know that one. Son of a bitch. Oh, I don't see the auto in this pile. Oh, yeah, I do. It's right. That's either an auto. Yep, that's an auto on the bottom of that one. That's a chrome auto on the bottom of that one. So we're going to put that one aside. So we got a nice chrome auto. I don't have many chrome autos in this set at all. I think I've only hit one. I've hit 2 chrome autos and they're both the same person. So yeah, one of my chrome autos. I've bought a couple chrome autos, but I don't have many that I've hit. Okay, let's get through these ones. There's Dump. That's that Jumbo girl who I don't know why they call her Jumbo. Aoi or Aoi, I don't know. Mio Shirai, my absolute favorite. One of my absolute favorites. I haven't hit any duels at all in this one either. That kind of pisses me off. Alright, there's Annie Chan. Probably one of my new absolute favorites. There's one of our grandma dresses. We're just going to put those aside down there. We don't need to keep stacking those up at the top all the time when we get them. There's one of the Inabas. There's Mizuki. Oh, that reminds me. I got to get them to ship me over my... Yeah, my Tokyo Joshi Pro checkies are in storage in Japan right now, which means I got to get those things shipped over here. All right, Sareee, Watanabe. All right, our auto on this one. We've got an orange one. Rookie. All right, rookie from JTO. Rookie card. Now, our rookie card. It used to be a lot easier to find these ones when, what's it called? The Joshi City had the checklist, but this year Joshi City did not do their checklists. I don't know why Joshi City did not do a checklist this year, so it makes it a little bit more difficult for me sometimes on when there's like 160 names that I need to try and remember or find. Okay. So on the checklist, this is number 130. This is Mizua with the weird. It's almost like a mouse mask that she's wearing there. All right, looks like we're on a 3 auto box, but the 3 auto box, it looks like we at least have one of the chrome SP autos inside here. So let's see where she just terrifies me when I see that. That scares me. Oh, I love that one. Where's my card? There we go. There's my card. Eureka Oka. So different from her earlier cards. When she didn't have the blonde hair, it doesn't even look like her. Even she was laughing at her old cards when I brought them to her to get her to sign them. Any ones where she doesn't have the blonde hair and the crazy colorful outfit just doesn't even look like the same wrestler. Himawari. Okay, let's see. There's our third of our chrome cards to go up top here. And they fell into the... Son of a bitch. Okay. Alright. Mizuki. Let's get to... I love her cards. And she's done now, right? Like, that's going to be her last card. Does she have an auto in this set? I can't remember if she does. She actually have? Yeah, Sareee Namba. She has an auto in this set, but I believe that will be her last auto in any set. All right. Still haven't hit. I have one because I bought it just to be safe, but I still have not hit a Mio Shirai auto. All right, there's Mwaji. There, we can match that one with our auto up there. And our authentic chrome auto, Sareee. Don't even have to look that one up. Didn't even need to see the picture. Just got to look at the name on that one. Sareee Chrome Auto. They're still out of 100. So they upped the number of the Chrome Autos. But they, I don't know how. They upped the number of the Chrome Autos, but they kept the number of box. I don't know. They've lowered the number of hits, but they upped the number of Chromes. So, yeah, I don't know. I still don't know how the hell they worked this whole system out and how they figured out what to do with all of this. But not a bad box. Mihui? What was it? What was her name? Mizua, Mwaji, and Sareee. Decent box. Decent enough box from that one. So let's slide them over here to the side. Let's get our chromes out of the way. Let's get our... There should have been... Did we miss one? We must have missed one, because there's usually 3 of the alternate clothing ones that they have on here. I know, I'm trying to... I'm almost thinking, like, people are probably watching this going like, oh my god, why is he so boring this time? It's just because this set's fun. I've already opened, God, this is like box 15 and 16, and it's not like I've hit anything like monster killer or anything like that. So I think that's part of it. It's just like, it's a cool set to open, and I'm glad I didn't buy too many extras. Like, I did order that extra half case off of Mint. I'm thinking next year I might just skip the Mint order and just stick with what the shop gets here. I don't know. Maybe I might do that. Maybe next year. If there's nothing like, if there's no huge chase next year, like if they get back Kyrie or they get back someone or something like that, then it would be cool to go into. But that would usually be when they make up the ambitious sets. But next year I'll probably just go with a case from my local shop. And then I'm just going to buy singles online to fill in my missing stuff. I think the only way that I would buy extra next year is if any of the Taiwan rookies get into next year's one, because there's 3 girls now who are rookies this year in Taiwan, and 2 of them have already been wrestling for Diana and a bunch of other ones over in Japan. So I would assume there'd be a good chance that they may be getting featured in the BBM sets, but you never know. I don't know how they pick their rookies or how they choose or anything like that. But it looks like we're back to our normal of there's no way I'm getting a checky until I open the entire freaking case. Because that's just my luck. I picked 2 out of 2 boxes out of 4. One of them has to have a checky in it, and it's not any of these ones. All right, let's quickly slide our autos down if we see any. Hope for at least a 3 to 4 auto box on this one. See, we got Maya right on top. That should be good luck for me to have Maya right on top. There's Che. Maya on top used to always be like such luck for me. Annie Chan. Still, I still have to double take to remember that that's Hikaru Shida on that one. Yeah, it used to be when I would see the Maya card pop up right on top, it'd be like, oh yeah, we're gonna do good. Maybe this year it's I'm Sarah. Maybe I'm thrown off this year because they screwed me and they took out Yuka Sakazaki. But I guess she's not even in Tokyo Joshi Pro anymore. There's Mizuki. I think she's just singly in AEW now since she's there with her husband. I think she's signed to just AEW, so she's not available for the BBM stuff is what I assume. I don't know. That's a good one right there. There's a nice hit for us on that one. Let me let's get this one out. Let's get, where's my 55s? Is this a 55? Yeah, there's our 55s. It's a nice auto. A lot of detail on that one. Okay, had to pause for a second because I thought one of my cats was doing something stupid. There's too many cats here. See, usually we're being interrupted by the cats, but because it's like early afternoon, all the little bastards are sleeping. But then it sounded like somebody did something stupid, but I can't find any cats. It's pretty bad when there's 7 cats and they're all missing. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Is it May or Mayu? It's May. May Watanabe, right? Mayu Watanabe. May Watanabe. It's Watanabe. Whatever. Okay. I know. I'm awful for this. Because the checklist says May Watanabe, but why do I keep thinking that it's Mayu? Whatever. It's a good hit, though, right? That's a damn good hit for this box. Okay, we are on to our next pile. Do we see... Oh, we see 2 autos in this pile. There's a red and a blue auto in that pile. Does that mean the other pile's not going to have an auto in it? Alright, well, let's pick up this pile. Let's see. Do we get lucky and get a 4 auto? Are we getting a 4 auto box? Because we don't have very many 4 auto boxes this time. Yeah, it looks like it's still just a 3 auto box. Yeah, they're just... It just feels like they've almost like taken away almost half the autos that you used to get. Alright, and Naba. Yeah, it's just, it really does. It's same price. That's cool. Like the box is the same price, but the missing amount of hits just really feels like kind of like a kick in the gut when you go through these things now. It used to be each pile of the box, the 3 piles in the box, each pile would have at least 1 or 2 autos inside. Alright, there's May Saruga for one of our chromes. Still keep hearing cats doing stupid things. Maybe it's somebody outside the door. I don't know. No idea what the hell they're doing. Suzumi, Mizuki, Bookmark. Yeah, no, I used to like the fact that you were basically guaranteed an auto in each pile. You knew there was at least 3 autos because there was going to be 1 in each pile, but then there was usually 4. Oh, aye. There's Kirihara. Alright, Ariso Endo. At least we did get 3 of those girly ones. Alright. So who do we have coming up? That's who we already had, right? Yeah, we've already got that one put aside. Okay. Aoi is our last of the chromes. God, I got a lot of her chromes. Like, I don't have very many full sets of the chromes, but I have a lot of her chromes. I swear almost every pack that we or every box that we open, one of our chromes is going to be her. Alright. So, down to our first one is a blue. Well, let's go. Let's get past these ones first. There's Palm. Alright. There's Hyper Misao. So we got 2. We got a red and we got a blue. Let's go red first. Red first with Hikaru Shida covering. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's get her in. Her auto's gotten a lot smaller. She still has a really cool auto. Like, her auto is awesome. It doesn't fill the card as much. Or is it is it me that I feel like the autos don't fill the cards, or is it that this card has too much auto area on it? Is that more the issue? Is that these cards have more auto space, and that's what's making it, I don't know, that's what's making it strange, where it seems like they haven't signed as big, or is it just they left so much white space on there that it just seems like, yeah, maybe that's what it is, right? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the fact that they've left so much auto space and so much white that the autos don't seem as big and crazy as they used to. All right, so our second, this is a good box. The 2 autos on these ones are big ones. Shoko Nakajima, right? Yeah. Shoko Nakajima on that one. So no specialty auto in this one. No checky in this one. So what are we doing with this? Oh, what are we doing with these boxes? They're more just pissing me off now, I think. All right, let's go. Our black one. Oh, that's Hosogawa, right? That should be Hosogawa, because I just got her, I just finally got a hold of her bikini card from the Ambitious set. That's got to be her. Positive that that's her. Yeah, that's got to be Hosogawa, right? Let's do a double check just in case. And our double check, so where are we? Card 97. Yeah, Yoshiko Hosogawa. That's a killer box. For the 3 autos, that's 3 solid-ass autos. Like, that's 3 super solid autos for people who collect the bigger names or the more sought-after names in these boxes. That's a killer box. It just sucks that there's no, like, SP auto in there to go along with it. So, we didn't do too bad. Like, that's not too bad at all, right? Mayu Watanabe, whatever. Yoshiko Hosogawa, Shoko Nakajima. Last box, we've got Moaji. We've got Mahu. What was it? Oh, God. What the hell was her name? It's not Mizuki. It's like Mahuho or something like that, isn't it? What card number was it? Mizua. Mahuhu. We're just going to go with Mahuhu for her from now on, right? Oh, and of course, we got the Sareee of the Chrome Autos. 2 pretty decent boxes. Like, I would say box number 2 is better than box number 1, but it's not like it's like so much killer better, because the Sareee one up there, that's one of the better Chrome ones to get. Saree's always much more sought after in these boxes lately. Since she came back from WWE, she seems to be a hell of a lot more popular. Oh, see, I had the card like right near me. I still have the Ambitious pile. I could have just looked at those 2 and known that that's her right there, because that's her bikini card from Ambitious 2020. Oh, we got to zoom out a little bit so we can get the bikini card in there as well. All right, so that's 10 boxes in. That's 10 out of 12. We know there has to be one more checky. If there's not one more checky, I'm going to be pissed that I got a 1 checky case. Especially since I saw the checkies that came out of the other case, with the other cases from the shop. They were killer checkies in some of those ones. So we got to hope that there's another one coming up. There better be another one coming up. Okay, and when I went to the shop yesterday, I had to finally buy a mag case for my out of 10 immaculate AJ Styles card. Absolutely loving that card. I had it just like folded up in like a little holder thing. Like, this mag case is a little bit like there's a little bit of extra space in it, but I'm not going to complain because it at least keeps this card protected. So yeah, I'm not complaining. It's a killer card, and it's a killer case. And the only booklets I own, I know we're supposed to be talking about this stuff, but the only booklets I own are both out of 10, and they're both AJ Styles. This one I got in a break. I think it cost me like $8 for the AJ Styles spot, and I ended up with that awesome box. And this was I only opened two boxes of Undisputed 21 because when they came out, they short shipped the shop and they only got 2 cases. So for everybody at first, he only allowed 2 boxes per regular customer. So I was lucky. I actually pulled this out of 10 and a box topper. I forget who the box topper was. It wasn't anybody I wanted to keep because I sold it right away. But yeah, this out of 10 and a box topper, and I think there was a 1 out of 1 relic, all in the same box of Undisputed. Probably one of the best Undisputed boxes I've ever opened. Okay, back to this. There we go. 6 more autos. 10 boxes done. Technically 16 boxes done. And we got 2 more to go. So stay tuned. We'll crack those last 2 boxes in the next video. And then, unless I pick some of the extras up at the shop still has some on the shelf, because I think even the other regulars, they're not huge on this year's set and this year's setup or anything like that either. So yeah, maybe I'll pick some up when I'm like itching for a few more boxes in a couple of months, but I think we're going to be done with 2025 pretty soon. But that's it for me. Thanks for hanging out. I know these videos go long, and I know most people's attention span is 27 seconds. So we basically went 26 minutes longer than most people's attention span. But if you're still here, thanks for hanging out. Like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned. We'll open those last 2 boxes soon, and we will get finished with BBM 2025. See you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.